Good evening, boys and girls. Hello, and welcome back to Fog's World. I'm in the spawn chunks. And the reason I'm in the spawn chunks is because my body is in Gurgaon, India right now, and so I really don't have time to do any seriously complicated episode today. So what I thought I would do is I would do a real quick world tour, because a lot of you... Ooh, spooky noise. A lot of you have been really begging me to do that. So, quite some time ago, oh gosh, I don't even know how many years ago now. Check the logs, check the records. It's been a while. Quite a while ago, we started Fog's World, and it started here in the middle of this jungle. I started with nothing on my back and not a single item to my name. And we headed that way and eventually found that temple over there, and then kept going. So this is where it all started. Now, rather than come back here later and do things kind of in chronological order, I'm going to start by giving you the tour of what's in the spawn chunks now, and we'll go from there. So, oh, hello, guy. Die. Okay, so here in the spawn chunks, we have a few little things that I put here just because. What down here we have a super smelter, so this is your simple smelting machine. This chest right here is for fuel. This chest up here is for whatever you're smelting, and this is where it ends up. You can see we've got some hardened clay. I built this back in the day when you had to mine the waters for clay and then bake them to get hardened clay. Those days are long gone, what with the advent of the mesa biome. But that's what we used to have to do. This here is a potion brewing machine, and you can see we've got quite a bit of potions here right now. Let's get a few regen potions, because why not? And let's see, is there anything else in here I might want? Night vision's good. Yeah, we can do a night vision, and maybe a couple of fire resist. We might find that handy as we wander through the Nether. And maybe even a speed potion or two. Invisibility is pretty much useless, but that's what we got. So anyway, yeah, so all the workings for this are all down underground. You can see we have the potion machine down here. To be honest, I can't remember exactly how this works. I believe you throw ingredients in here, bottles go in there, and it all goes down below. And the order that you put the ingredients in here... No, let's see. I think it was you put ingredients in here and they go through sorters, and based on what you put in here, that's what you get out, and you can put them in any order, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't ever use it, so... Oh, hello. What do you think you're doing? Okay, he's not hostile right now. Anyway, yeah. I never... Oh, yes, he is hostile. Okay, now he's dead. So, let's go through here. So, on the other side of this portal, if we head upstairs... Whoop, 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 whoop. Come here, put you up there. On the other side of this portal, as long as we're here, we'll pop up here. And up above the bedrock, that is the scream machine. Now, the scream machine was a machine for killing ghasts. The game has changed since I built this, and unfortunately, the scream machine no longer works. So the sad fact of it is, I need to rebuild this guy, or at least make some changes, because unfortunately, the ghast hitboxes have all changed. This is an ender pearl elevator, by the way, that I'm climbing up. But you can see this is how the scream machine used to work. The ghast would spawn in here, on those little things right there, and these guys would come in and crush them. Now, these are no longer at the correct height. That's our problem. So, yeah. So it doesn't work anymore. So, yeah, at some point we'll have to come back and fix that. But anyway, that's what it was. And that space right there is where the pigmen and the magma cubes would fall, and then they would get crushed and killed. And yeah, like that. So let's go back down. I built an extensive network of minecart tracks down in here. You can see them right here. Put you down. These minecart tracks all head to the hub. And when we get there, oh, like I say, along the way you'll see I've got these trap chests at the junctions. So you can use the trap chests to alter the direction of the junctions underneath you. And by doing that, send yourself in different directions as you come up upon them. So this is our Nether hub. This is the Nether hub from Season 1. I do occasionally come back to the Season 1 base. Usually it's to gather materials, but most frequently I come back... Oh, I'll take that ghast here. Thank you very much. Most frequently when I come back to the Nether hub base, it's because I want to go to the end, because that's where we get all our ender pearls, and that's where I do most of my XP farming, is in the end. So from here we have we're gonna head that way in a little bit. We have a path that leads out to a snow biome and a quartz mine area out that way. This is the one that I used most frequently in Season 1. This leads to a lava well, which is an underground room, an under the lava floor room where I can mine lava. There's another fortress out that way, a desert village, and my original ice makers out that way. If you come down here, you can drop down below, and there's a nice big open plain beneath us that you can use to hunt. This is an ender pearl elevator that we're standing on top of. And yeah, let's go out to the original outpost though, because when I first started this world, I started in the spawn chunks, obviously. And then I headed in this general direction, which I think is north. Is this north or is this west? Let's find out. What does it say? We are facing... Where's my facing? East. Okay, so we headed out in an easterly direction, headed towards the rising sun. And that took us right here. And this is not lit. Excuse me? It's not lit. Okay, well, let's go back and get a flint and steel. I should have such things. Didn't realize I was going to need to bring a flint and steel on this adventure. So like I said, when I first started this, I headed to the east and eventually found a suitable place to build my initial base. And the decision to build where I did was largely influenced by what I had handy in that location. Oh, come on, do I not have a flint and steel? Really? Alright then. I guess we're going to go in here. I will be back in a minute after I get a flint and steel. Alright, I've got my flint and steel now. So we should be able to light this portal. Alright. Light it up. Come on. Spawn in, world. There we go. Alright, this is our original outpost. We went to a plain out here because I wanted to get out of the jungle area. And we built this little outpost. And, oh, that's interesting. Why did you do that? Interesting. I wanted you to put me in the outpost, please. Interesting. I don't know why those guys got extinguished, but they did. Okay. All right. So this was our very first outpost. We got a little bit of a mine going down there. We've got a little brewing station. We've got some, simple stuff. Nothing big. Nothing fancy. Built this little tower up here. And the main purpose of this tower was we were using it to hunt Endermen. So we could stand in here, we could summon all the Endermen to us by looking at them, and then fight them up here. You can see we've got, excuse me, you can see we've got a trench built all around this, and we lit it up So this was largely mob proof. Most of the mobs out there couldn't quite reach my little center base area in here. Occasionally a spider would jump the wall, but that's pretty rare and they're easy to deal with. But the most useful thing about being here was that it was a big open plain where I could find reasonably lots of Endermen. So we were using this to get Eye of Ender so that we could find the fortress, because we wanted to build on the fortress. So that's what this base is all about. And we can just do a little simple drop down with a little splash catch down at the bottom. And there we go. So little tree farm here. All the comforts of home away from home. So we even had an infinite water supply, and we still have a few horses. This is where most of my horses came from in Season 1, by the way, is from this plain. Okay, so that is the original outpost. Let's go back through, and let's see what we've got on the other side. Bingo! Alright, so I should mention, if you follow this rail all the way up there, you will eventually come to the mushroom biome, and that's where all of my mushrooms have come from. Even the mushrooms in my current episode have come from that mushroom biome. Now, underneath my half slabs here that I'm walking on is some ice, and that's why I'm able to move so quickly. So after I got the Eye of Ender, then I traveled back to one of the strongholds. I used the Eye of Ender to find some strongholds, and that took me to this location here. This is the Sky Base. Now, I know a lot of you have seen the Sky Base recently. It has undergone a lot of transformations over the years. It started out as one round platform. It eventually expanded into the 7 circular platforms you see here. In the center, we have the first thing that I built here, which is this right here. I am standing on top of a stone generator, and all of the stone in the Sky Base was built using that stone generator right there. So that was a pretty key part of the Sky Base, which is why it's all made of stone brick, because that's what I had available, is stone. This is my original storage room. These are mine carts, and they're in a little Pez dispenser formation, and so I can, ooh, old style oak leaves. Look at that. I built a little mini potion stand here where I could brew most of my potions. And yeah, I've still got some good stuff here. And I built a tree farm. This tree farm has a really cool circular walkway right here, so that I can walk all the way up to the different levels. We have oak trees, we have birch, we have the pine trees, and up at the top we have a jungle tree. For a while we used to have a chicken farm here, which is why you see this cooked chicken and feathers. And of course we've always had a mob grinder here in the middle. This mob grinder has been rebuilt a couple of times. It originally was a simpler design than this. I have since rebuilt it as a larger and more sophisticated and more high-performing design. There's mobs inside there which scare the mobs off the platforms and into here. There's also a little bit over there that serves as a very primitive mob separator, so that I can create record albums pretty easily. What else is here? These platforms over there are all little mini villages, and they are spawning iron golems. So all of those things right there, those little circular platforms there, those are iron golem farms. There are 3 at this level. There are 3 more below, down in there. So I have 6 different villages, all spawning iron golems. Those iron golems, when they spawn, all drop down below They drop through the holes there and then down through the ocean floor. And there are, down below the ocean floor, there are little, let's see, I can show you. Right, so we have this there, and they fall through the ocean floor, and then at the bottom of the ocean floor, underneath each of these, is a little grate that they fall through, and then they get killed down in there, and all of their goods get swept through some water channels into a sorting system that's down in my undersea base. So after I built the sky base up here, by the way, the reason I built the sky base where I did was two reasons. First of all, it's on top of a not another fortress, what's it called? A stronghold. It's built on top of a stronghold. So there's a stronghold right beneath me. And it's built up in the sky so that I could get away from all the spawning areas so that I could build a very efficient and simple mob grinder here. So this thing's reaches top efficiency simply because there's nowhere for anything to spawn up here except in the mob grinder. Pretty simple stuff. So let's go down below and I'll show you what's beneath. Okay, so this is the garden area underneath the sky base. We have a couple of artificial biomes here. We've got a little plains biome over there. We've got a little mini woods biome. We've got some sugar cane, and we've got a farm area. We've got a desert biome here that generates with a cactus farm. And all this cactus goes down into the sorting system down below. We've got a swamp biome over here and an ice biome. So yeah, a little bit of everything here. Mostly it's just meant to be a little pretty park, and I really do love this area. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. At the time I built this, ice was completely transparent from above if you looked through water. So using ice for the roof here meant that when I was like in a boat up at the top, I could look straight down through the water and see basically no ceiling at all. The ceiling completely disappeared. They have since changed that. That was effectively a bug, and they fixed it, so now you can see the ice from the water up above, although you still get glitches like this. So it's not quite as pretty as it used to be, unfortunately, but yeah, it's still pretty cool. All these water channels all come down into these little ponds, and then at the bottom of the little ponds there's a little grate that items will fall through. So they're basically little drains in each of these ponds. So I can throw anything I want to in here, and it will make its way down below into a sorting system. So if I go down the rest of the way here, this is my original sorting room, or this is the big sorting system that I had built. I never did finish this. I ran out of time and materials, and so only the first few levels here actually have item sorters in them. But, you know, it was good enough for what I wanted. Anything that can be generated in the sky base up there can be sorted into here. Let's see. This is a rail line. This rail line leads out to a desert biome and a jungle biome. Oh no, not a desert biome, just a jungle biome. This leads back out to a jungle biome. Yeah, I think that's all that's out there. If I come down below, this is, that right there is the end portal, which I usually get to by dropping down that hole straight into it. And this below here is a silverfish factory. So this is my silverfish cannery, where the silverfish come down, they get stuck into the blocks, and the blocks get pushed into a gigantic cube here. And so this is all full of silverfish. Through here is my original spider farm, right in here. And you'll find things like this enchanting room just kind of scattered about. They're kind of all over. What's in that chest? Anything? Nothing. Okay. So I kind of built using the original fortress here. A lot of this stuff I just kind of left in its native state. What else? So that's pretty much it for the old area. There's not really much more that's exciting to see here, and you can go and find numerous back episodes that will tell you all about that. So here we are at the end. A couple of things that I've done here the most important one is you can ride this rail, and this rail will take you all the way out here to the Ender Blender. And you guys have all seen this before. The Ender Blender is my Enderman farm. We have numerous levels of Endermen spawning up above us. So if we come through here, you can... Actually, it's easier if we just stand right here. You can see we have numerous Enderman spawning floors up there. And they all fall down here and are one-hit kills. And I also recently added a thing here where I can put a piece of TNT right in this water stream and light the TNT, and it will drift into the middle of there. And hey presto, it kills most of them. And then we can just come through here and collect all the XP. We have a beacon here that's set to regen, and the reason we've got that is so that I can come and not worry about feeding myself while I'm here. And of course I have this lovely little enchanting station as well, and a repair, you know, a repairing anvil, the whole thing, you know. So all the comforts of home and lots of storage for books. So yeah, that's that. So going back on the railway, you'll see that by the time we get back to the Enderman platform, or to the end platform, you should see that there is a cart there waiting for us. And the reason is, whenever I ride this guy back to here... This tunnel, by the way, goes back to the return portal. So by riding this guy back up here, it's going to hit there, brake, go down in there, and eject right here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Oh, we got to run, got to run, got to run. And that guy's going to head back to there. And, of course, when we jump through the end portal here, which will take us back to the new base, boop. So when we jump through the end portal, it takes us back here, and of course that unloads the end, so that cart will just be sitting on the tracks waiting for when we return to the end. So there's two carts in the end. When you get in the one and ride it away, the next one comes and takes its place. So that's how all that works. So that way there's always a cart waiting for us when we get there. Alright, this village is my current home, as I'm sure all of you have seen. Let me quick show you around here, I guess. Obviously we have a few trees planted here. We have a mob grinder there. This is a drop killing platform, so all the mobs drop onto there. And there are mine carts up in there that collect all their goods and drop them through that hole right there. And the items will fall through the hole and right into this grate, and it will take all the items back here into this sorting system. And any items that aren't picked up by the sorting system come around, go up an item elevator there, come back here, drop in here, and go back through the system again. And so these just go in a big endless loop right here until they despawn. And there he comes through again. This guy's really slow right now because I guess we haven't been in the area long enough. All the mobs have despawned. This village is left largely as I found it, except for the few modifications I've done. I've lit it up, obviously. This over here is our Cathedral of Light, or Catedral da Luz in Portuguese. So our light cathedral, Catedral da Luz. I built this lovely wall that goes around the whole area, keeping the mobs out, mostly. Occasionally they'll slip through, but you get the idea. Got a little cactus farm here that I built a long time ago, and this is wide open. Why are you open? Okay, great. I don't know why that was left open. Maybe that had something to do with the mob that I found in the area before. But you can see we've got these little gates all around the wall here. And there's numerous gates that lead to the outside. What else can I show you? We'll come look over here. There's a little pasture area. We have a little little woods area here with pumpkins in the trees to light them up and make them glow at night, so they look really neat. There's Bob. Poor Bob has been a naughty boy, and so he's been left in the scaffold. Nah, he can live for today. And yes, he is Bob. See? Bob. We have a number of viewers who seem to think that isn't Bob, but no, that's Bob. Anyway, this is a horse track for timing horses. If we come through here, through our city gate, over here we have our spider farm. So I'll come down through here. There it is. So we got a spider spawner back in there. Right now it's all lit up, so we shouldn't get too much spider spawning. But yeah, spiders spawn in there. They come down under here. They get trapped under here. And then we beat them senseless. It's what we do. And then all their stuff flows over to here. Yeah, what else can I show you here? Let's go... Well, let's go get a horse. I'll show you around a little more. Oh, well, let's show you the inside here a little more. We've got a bunny farm. It's our rabbit breeding farm, place where we can get lucky rabbit's feet. This is our cow farm for our beef and our hides. Get our juicy steak there. Automatic chicken farm working away. Obviously lots of regular farms because we kind of inherit that for free. This is a sky elevator. We can ride this up to the top and get up high enough to be out of spawning range of everything except for the mob grinder there. This is a little village area. Basically a village market. If I come over here, let's see, what can I show you over here? This is a little player launcher that takes us up to the top of the wall. Worked first time this time. Hooray! Then we can get out over the wall easily. We got a bridge there. That bridge leads out to a forest area over there, and there's a little mine area over there. But I'm going to go back in because what I really want to do is get my horse and ride around a little more. So we'll do that in a minute. Whoops. Close it up. Hello. Let's see, what else do we have in this area? This is our melon farms, where we are farming melons and pumpkins. And this is an industrial furnace, so we've got lots of pumpkins. Wow, look at that, we're full. I need to come and empty that out. This is our furnace, obviously, fuel, whatever we're smelting, and the results come here. It's actually faster than the one at spawn. If we go down here, let's see, this is our sorting room. So all of these things are all hooked up through an automatic sorter. There's a sorting system down below where all of these items that we drop in here, such as that string and spider eye and gas tier and obsidian. Let's pop them all. Actually, I want to keep you just in case I need another flint and steel. But yeah, most things are capable of being sorted. Some things we still have to sort by hand because they don't stack. Anything that stacks can be sorted by putting into that chest and it'll get put in the right place. This here is where we put the bone meal for the tree farm we built, which is down below. Let's go head down the elevator and I will show you the tree farm. So if we drop down here, push. This is our tree farm down here. This is a fully automated tree farm. If we pop a tree there, it grows, and it is automatically harvested, just like that. And the harvested trees all make their way over here. And they go right up through there. See the wood? And it goes up into our sorting system. And if we come over here, you'll see how it works. We have a wither trapped in here. Right in there. And we have a chicken farm up there that's laying eggs to use as projectiles to anger the wither so that he breaks this wood. So this is our tree farm. It all gets packed away down in here. It's very, very efficient and very, very loud. Let's get away from him. Man, he makes a lot of noise. Buzz is a bit loud. So that's our tree farm. And I am really happy with that tree farm. That thing, wow. I mean, wood for days. Let me tell you guys, that I am never going to be short on wood with that guy around. Okay, what else can I show you? Let's see, is there anything else that's new around here? Well, obviously there's the secret potion room that we built. So let's go down and take a look at that again. Oh, this was my original house in the area, by the way, right here. This right in here. This was my first house in Season 2. And basically I just stole a villager house. This is where all the cactus from the cactus farm above us goes. There's a cactus farm above that pool. Just a tiny one. And it harvests cactus and puts it in here. It doesn't need to be big because honestly, I'm never going to need that much. And down below, that leads to my original mines. And I'm not going to go down there right now. But I built an item elevator that would bring items right up into this pool so that it could dump it into the chest. So while I was mining, I could very easily get items up into my chest. That's my original tree farm in the area. And let's see, over here I have maps. Let's do this one first. This is the map of the village. You can see there's the storage room and the melon farms and the smelter and the lava pool over there and the pasture and the horse track, and there's the city wall. This area over here is a sugarcane farm. This is where I get most of my sand from, out here in this desert area. There's the bridge. Now if we come over here, this is a larger scale map. That's where we are. This over here is my mine area. That over there is where I mine my my clay. Sorry, that's a mesa biome. And there's a guardian farm right there. And out here is the ice spikes biome. So let's see. Down below we have the stuff we were just working on the last couple of episodes. This is our new hidden potion factory, which I'm super happy with. This thing works just awesome. And if I stand right here and push this button, this takes us down into our hidden enchanting room. And I rearranged the books a little bit, but it's all right down in there, hidden away. And here we have our little farm for our nether wart. So let's go ahead and replant our nether wart while I'm here. Just come right up here. Put it back in. Right like that. And we'll pop you in here so that I've got you when I need you. Right, let's go get a horse and we'll take a little ride around. But not before we sleep. Alright, sleepy time is over. Let's go get on the horse. This thing I'm standing in right here, this is a very simple iron farm. So there's enough of these guys around. By the way, the reason there are so many villagers is I have things like this. I have little doors placed all over that are just enough to fool this into thinking there are more houses in the village than there really are. And so there are enough villagers in here to spawn a couple of iron golems. And eventually they make their way into this area, walk into that lava blade and die, and all of their goods get sucked up into this chest below. So let's go out this door here. Yeah, this is the one I want to do. Go out this gate. Close. It did. Okay. There we go. And we'll come out into the desert here. So there you have the sugarcane farm that I showed you on the map. And this area out there, that is where my mine is. This is where I do most of my mining. This is an extreme hills biome, and so it's a good place to mine because you can get emerald and all the other fun stuff. But what I really want to show you is what's up at the top here. So we'll come and run up here. Hello. Thank you. And what you're looking at here is a really cool ice maker. This makes a cube of ice, and obviously it's all ready to be harvested. Not that I really need to. I have got so much ice I don't know what to do with it right now. So that's what that is. If I come down here... I don't want to fall off. I don't want to fall off. Don't want to fall off. Let's not kill the horse. Alright, down in here we have the original mine, so if I pop down, I can drop down right in here, and this is an elevator that'll take me back up. And so down below is my mining area. I do speed mining down there. I'm not going to go down there today. I don't want to go that way. Don't want to go that way. So this area has been largely left unchanged. Because I like the way it looks, and you know, I like to keep it unspoiled. But let's come over here. We'll reconnect. So I get most of my sand from that area over there, right at the base of that hill. But if I come over here, let's see. There should be a bridge here. Yeah, right here. Little teeny bridge to cross the stream, little ford area. Okay. This right here is the trail to the ice spike biome. There is my village right there. That's the base. And if I follow these torches, this will take me out to the ocean monument and to the ice spikes biome. I am not going to go all the way to the ice spikes biome because it is quite a long way away. But what I will do is take you out to the ocean monument and show you the guardian farm. Hello, chicken. I think that chicken's been there for months. And as have these sheep and rabbits. They've been here forever. Alright, here we go. We're going to put you right here so that you won't run away. And this out here is my guardian farm. Right in here. And as you can see, it is operating at full speed right now. If I come down below here, you should be able to get a good view of it. Yeah, right here's a good spot to see it. So you can see the guardians all fall down there, and they land on the glass. And then these mine carts come along and pick up their drops. There's a water channel over there and an item elevator, and it sucks up all the drops and takes it to the other side here. All this redstone here is to turn these dispensers on and off so that I can suck up the water and turn the farm off if I want to. But you can see this all goes back up through here, and tons of drops. And these guys just circle around, so if this ever were to fill up completely, which it obviously hasn't, but if it were to fill up completely, then these guys would just keep circling. So they're going in there. Really happy with this farm design. It works just beautifully. Yeah, it's working great. It took forever to build this thing. Oh my gosh, did this thing take forever to build. Huge project. So let's go get the horse, and we'll go back into the Nether, and I'll show you around some of the other places that we have here. Give me my horse, give me my horse. Hello, horse. Alright, if I were to keep following... Get out of there. If I were to keep following this that way, it would lead to the ice spikes biome. And I don't really want to go out there. It's not all that exciting. It's just an ice spikes biome, right? You know what those look like, right? So not terribly interesting, but it's there. Let's go ahead through here. So I have deliberately made all of these portals large enough to fit a horse. And if you come through the other side here... Whoa, hello. No, really. Really. Uh-oh. 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 Well, normally they're big enough to fit a horse. Oh, no. I killed him. Well, all right. Well... And that's what you get. Let's regen. Let's do this. And yeah, do I got a swiftness potion? I do. All right, we'll do this. Okay. Poor horsey. He died. Okay, whatever. All right, so ordinarily I don't have a difficult time getting horses through there. I don't know why he had such a hard time. Usually that isn't a problem. Well, we'll get another horse in a minute, but while we're here, let's go up top. So I opened up this access to the top. There's also, well, let's go up here. Let's go up here. This rail line here, this is my rail line back to the old base. This up here leads to a gold farm. So we can come walk out here, and you can see we have a bunch of iron golems. If I stand here eventually, then pigmen will spawn on those platforms, and the iron golems will come along and smack them around, and we can collect all their drops. And we obviously haven't been here long enough for the pigmen to start spawning. But trust me, it does work. And it does still work reasonably well. Yep, there's a pigman right there. These guys will all go and beat them up. And look at that. And it also will get me the occasional ghast here as well, as ghasts still spawn down there on occasion. And yeah, it's kind of fun. Let's see if I can hit this platform. Oh, I did it. Look at me. Okay, what do we got in here? This is mostly stuff left over from when I built it, but you can see we still have some gold and some ghast tears. Actually, I kind of want those ghast tears. Take those down into my potion room. And we'll go down. Well, let's do another regen before I do anything silly like get myself killed. Although I am wearing Featherfall, as you can see, that does hurt me to do that drop. So I tend to like to have some regen on when I do it. So this is a minecart elevator, which is a faster way to get up and down than to climb those stairs over there. And we can pop through here again. This is back at our base. See if I can get another horse. I don't think it'll be as fast as the one we just had, but that's okay. Excuse me. Thank you. Let's go get another horse. Hopefully I got a saddle over there. If not, well, if not, then I won't. Hey, horsey, does anybody have a saddle? Yeah, you do. Okay. Oh, he's pretty fast. Yeah, he'll do. He'll do. Wait. Before we go anywhere, let's sleep again. Let's go ahead and sleep. Put you here so that you can't get into too much trouble. All right, let's go check out the Nether Fortress. Let's do that. This guy's pretty fast. I like this guy. I should use this guy more often. There we go. That time he went through cleanly. Oh, don't want to go that way. Let's go out this way to the Nether Fortress. Oh wait, before I do, Let's do this. We got the witch farm. So let's show you the witch farm. That out there leads to the mesa biome. This is the witch farm, right through here. Pigs galore, my goodness. Holy cow, guys. Get out much? So down below we have a witch farm, and it is working full tilt right now. And this is where I get most of my redstone and glowstone and all this stuff. Lots of spider eyes. There's really no reason to have a spider generator or a spider farm when you've got a witch farm. So there you go. That's where the witch farm is. It's actually not too far from the main base. So as you can tell by the fact that that this portal is so close to that one back there. And that leads out to the mine and that big ice maker, big ice cube. This down here, that leads us, that's where our horse just died. That's where the guardian farm is. And if we come down here, this little junction right here, that leads out to the ice spikes biome. And let's keep coming here. This is the path to the Nether Fortress. And there are actually, of course, a number of Nether Fortresses in the area. It turns out I've actually passed a couple when I tried to find this. There is a Nether Fortress, I think. Yeah, right through there, there's another one. So there was a closer one. But this one I really liked because it was, well, first of all, it was hard to find all the others. And this one actually has, has a couple of blaze spawners, and it's kind of easy, has easy access to certain things. So we're going to go ahead and park him here for now. I'll discuss this tunnel in a minute. But this over here leads to the Nether Fortress proper. And you'll see that I've slabbed this. And the reason I've slabbed almost all of it is that I have created a wither skeleton farm in here. And the slabs are to cut the spawning outside of it. But here you see we have a blaze farm in there. And we have a blaze farm in here as well. And unfortunately, these two blaze spawners were just barely too far apart. I thought I was going to get a double blaze farm, but it didn't happen. They were too far apart. It's very sad. So I have since gone and slabbed almost everything within range of this farm right here. This in here, the thing making all the noise in there, is our wither skeleton farm. And you can see them down in there, wither skeletons and whatnots. And let's go ahead and climb into here if I can. Oh, stop that. They're mad at me. They don't like me. I can't imagine why. So if we come down here, it looks like it's not turned on at the moment. Let's go ahead and turn it on. So this is a sweeper design. This is, if you go and look through my videos, you can see I gave some instructions on how to build this a while ago. But the way this works is, this creates this guy right here is, you can see there that, yeah, there we go. There we go. You see there's a sweeper over there that's bringing a sweeper arm made of slime cubes, right? Right in there, and it sweeps them all down into the hole, and they all drop down below, down into here, and let's wait a second. Should get some pigmen pretty soon. Here, let's go ahead and kill these guys. They're not quite one-hit kills, but I don't really care because I want to use a looting sword to kill them anyway, because I want all the wither skulls. That action that you just saw there is a crusher. So you can see when... Oh, sometimes they don't make it. Okay, so you see this pig man, and there's a zombie. And if you'll watch, these guys are going to get swept off back into the back there. Right there, swept off and crushed. And that way I can make this so that I only have to worry about the wither skeletons. Alright, so this tunnel here leads back out. I don't really want to carry that nether rack with me. So this leads back to the outside of the nether fortress. Back through that little archway that you saw where I parked the horse. I'm trying to think, what haven't we seen? Is there anything particularly interesting that I haven't shown you at this point? I'm not sure there is. I think that's just about it. Yeah, you can see that tunnel there is where we just came from. Oh, this guy is a bad jumper. That's why I haven't been using him. And he's not terribly fast either. He's not super slow, but he's not super fast either. I can't think of what else I haven't shown you guys. I think that's about it. Yeah. Pretty much all the comforts of home, though. I've got pretty much anything you could want. At some point, I need to build a new... ghast farm. Whoa, 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 get out of there. Because these guys here... Oh, they make the most horrible noises. Did I get a ghast here? Did I get a ghast here? I don't think so. I think I didn't get one. Not that I would know. I don't think I got one. That's too bad. Okay. But yeah, I think that's about it for the tour. I showed you the gold farm. I showed you... We haven't been out to the mesa biome, but there's nothing really to see there. It's just clay. There is a path that leads out there, but it's not interesting. I think that's about it. So I think that's about all there really is to show you in Fog's World right now. There are more things in the works, of course. Probably going to build a new ghast farm here eventually. What else? I don't know. That's about it, guys. That's about it. By the way, that ceiling right there, those are half slabs, and that's why whenever I jump this fence, I don't suffocate, because they're just half slabs. So let's park him back in the pen, and come over here and look at our map, maybe. Showed you all that stuff. And yeah, I think that's about it. We've gone on about an hour, so for a quick and dirty episode, this one's gone kind of long. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked what you saw here. If you have suggestions for other things to add to the world, please let me know. I'm always interested in hearing about them. This is an elevator, by the way. This takes you up to that platform up there. What else? I've got some lamps scattered about. I was at some point thinking of building all sorts of light-triggered lamps and never really got around to building a lot of them. This over here, this gate is a castle gate just like those, except it's curved, which I'm pretty proud of. Get another good view of the bridge over there, the suspension bridge. Yeah, I can't think of anything else right now, guys. I think that's it. Oh, poor guy. He died. Yeah. I can't think of anything else, guys. I think that's it. So, next week, hopefully, I'll be back with a regular episode. I'm hoping I'll have time to record in time for next week's, but if I get particularly jet lagged, it's possible I won't have an episode ready. We'll see. We'll see. If I'm late, then I mean, if I can't get it out by Monday, I'll probably do it a day or so late. But yeah, I don't know. That's it. That's all I got for you today, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Please tell all your friends and tell all your enemies to come and watch Fog's World. We have a great time with this. And yeah, I will talk to you all again next time, guys. Bye-bye.